So, dear friends, myself Sheikh Mohammad Said, working as assistant professor in the Department of Pharmaceutical Chemistry in Shriyesh Institute of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, Aurangabad. Now, today we will see the practical experiment of determination of salicylic acid with the ferric nitrate as a color developer. Okay, we will going to study the determination of salicylic acid with the 1% ferric nitrate as a color developer. Okay, and through this experiment we can identify the concentration of unknown solution of salicylic acid. Okay, now these are the series of solutions that we required for today's experiment. Okay, and we know that the salicylic acid when dissolved in water, it is colorless. Okay, and we are determining salicylic acid or identifying salicylic acid, okay, in colorimetry, and we know that in colorimetry only colored solution can be identified by using colorimeter. Okay, now we know that the salicylic acid when dissolved in water, it is colorless. Okay, to identify the salicylic acid we must have to develop the color of salicylic acid. Okay, now hence to identify the salicylic acid in colorimeter we are using 1% ferric nitrate as a color developer. Means when ferric nitrate react with the salicylic acid in solution form, it develops the purple color. Now for this experiment we require the salicylic acid, okay, 1% ferric nitrate solution in 1% salicylic acid solution. Okay, now first we will discuss the different types of solution. Okay, this is a stock solution of salicylic acid. This is a colorless stock solution of salicylic acid prepared by dissolving 0.1 gram of salicylic acid in 5 ml of ethanol and then diluted up to 100 ml. Means the salicylic acid dissolved in water by co-solvency method. Means first we have dissolved salicylic acid in ethanol, 0.1 gram of salicylic acid in 5 ml of ethanol, and then volume is made up to 100 ml with water. Okay, the dissolution of salicylic acid by co-solvency method. Now this is a stock solution. Now 20 ml of stock solution is taken and then diluted up to 100 ml. Make a next successive dilute solution of salicylic acid. Okay, now this is a successive dilute solution of salicylic acid. Now we have prepared the 1% ferric nitrate solution in 1% nitric acid solution. First we have prepared 1% nitric acid solution, means 1 ml of nitric acid in 99 ml of water makes it 100 ml. Now to this 1% nitric acid solution add 1 gram of ferric nitrate. Okay, so that it becomes 1% ferric nitrate in 1 ml nitric acid solution. Okay, this is a solution of 1% ferric nitrate in 1% nitric acid solution. Okay, now these are the series of dilutions which contain salicylic acid and 1% ferric nitrate solution. Now this is only 5 ml of ferric acid solution, 1% ferric acid solution. Now we have prepared this dilutions. Okay, as you have seen that salicylic acid is a colorless solution. Okay, and this is a 1% ferric nitrate solution. Okay, now if we want to identify the salicylic acid in colorimetry, it must be developed into the converted into some colored solution by using the same principle. When 1% ferric nitrate solution, okay, when mixed with the salicylic acid solution, then the complex of salicylic acid and 1% ferric nitrate solution develop a purple color. These are the series of dilutions. Now we have prepared the successive dilutions by using the concentration like this flask containing 5 ml of this series of salicylic acid solution. Okay, this successive dilute solution, that second dilute solution that we have prepared, the 5 ml of second dilute solution and 5 ml of 1% ferric nitrate solution. Okay, this is a 10 ml of salicylic acid dilute solution and 5 ml of 1% ferric nitrate solution. This is a 15 ml of salicylic acid solution and 5 ml of ferric nitrate solution. This is a 20 ml of salicylic acid dilute solution and 5 ml of 1% ferric nitrate solution. This is a next successive dilutions. Now this is a fourth solution which contain approximately 25 ml of salicylic acid and 5 ml of 1% ferric nitrate solution. Now this solution contain 30 ml of salicylic acid solution and 5 ml of 1% ferric nitrate solution. Okay, the series is made such that 5 ml salicylic acid solution, 10 ml salicylic acid solution, 15 ml salicylic acid solution, 25 ml salicylic acid solution and 30 ml salicylic acid solution with the added each flask 5 ml of 1% ferric nitrate solution. Okay, this is a only 5 ml 1% ferric nitrate solution which does not contain salicylic acid. This is a also approximately colorless solution. This only contain 5 ml of 1% ferric nitrate solution and made volume up to 100 ml. Okay, all the volumetric flask made volume up to 100 ml after adding salicylic acid and 1% ferric nitrate solutions. Now this is an unknown solution of salicylic acid. Okay, the unknown concentration of salicylic acid is added. Unknown concentration of salicylic acid is added and then 5 ml of 1% ferric nitrate solution was added to make this solution color to identify the unknown concentration of salicylic acid. Now these are the series of dilute solution, okay, having the concentration of 0. This is a series of dilution having the concentration of 0.001% weight by volume. This is 0.002% weight by volume. This solution has the concentration of 0.003% weight by volume. This solution has a concentration of 0.005% weight by volume of salicylic acid. This solution has a concentration of 0.006% weight by volume of salicylic acid. Now we are going to identify, okay, the salicylic acid and unknown concentration of salicylic acid by colorimetry. Now we are analyzing the absorbance and transmittance of each respective or each successive dilution. We are now identifying the absorbance and transmittance of each successive dilutions in colorimeter. So friends, this is a colorimeter as we have seen in previous experiment. This is a colorimeter. These are the different types of filter that we have utilized in previous experiment. Okay, this is a colorimeter. These are the filters. This is a absorbance. This is a person transmitters. We can measure both person transmitters as well as absorbance. Okay, now these are the cuvettes of this colorimeter. Okay, now in the given literature, the given is that the 525 is the lambda max for identification of this colored solution. Okay, 525 is the lambda max for identification of this colored salicylic acid solution. Now we are selecting the 530 or 525 nanometer as a lambda max for this colorimeter. We have selected the filter 525 nanometer to observe the absorbance and person transmitters. Now the solution has been prepared in water and 5 ml of each solution contain water plus 5 ml of 1% ferric nitrate solution. Now we are using the water plus 5 ml of ferric nitrate solution as the blank for auto 0, as a blank and auto 0. Okay, now this is a water and 5 ml of ferric nitrate solution which does not contain salicylic acid. Now we are taking this solution 1% ferric nitrate solution for black, for auto 0 and determination of blank. Now put it in the sample box, make the absorbance 0 to avoid the interference by the solvent. Now see here, this is a experimental part. This is a table, okay, that we are going to prepare for this experiment. Okay, this is a table and these are the concentration of salicylic acid weight by volume 0.001 for this first solution, 0.002% weight by volume, 0.003% weight by volume of salicylic acid, 0.005% weight by volume of salicylic acid, 0.006% weight by volume of salicylic acid, and unknown. These are the table. This is optical density and absorbance that we are identifying. Next one is the person transmittance. We can identify by using colorimeter. This is a absorptivity. By this formula we can identify the absorptivity of this solution. Okay, now we are identifying the concentration of unknown solution based upon the graph plotted against these standard concentration. Okay, we are identifying the concentration of unknown solution based upon the graph that plotted for the standard solutions, for these standard solutions, concentration of these standard solution. Now see here, we have made this absorbance 0 by using solvent system to avoid the interference. Now this is a first dilute solution, that is 0.001% weight by volume of salicylic acid, first dilute solution. Now rinse the dilute solution. And take the absorbance of this dilute solution at 525 nanometer. It is 0.4, absorbance is 0.4 Now write it down here. Absorbance is 0.4. Now next successive dilutions is 0.002% weight by volume of salicylic acid. Okay, there is no need to change or to make the auto correction 0, because we have selected filter only once. First rinse this solution. Now put it into the covered cell, and we have found that the 0.8 is the absorbance for this 0.002% weight by volume of salicylic acid. The absorbance is 0.8. Now take a solution of 0.003 concentration percent weight by volume of salicylic acid. Rinse it properly. Now put it into the covered cell. Okay, by selecting the filter 525 nanometer, it was found to be 0.12. Is a concentration absorbance of next successive dilutions. Now take fourth solution containing 0.005% weight by volume of salicylic acid. Rinse it properly with that solution so that we can get the exact result. Now put this cavity into the covered cell, and it was found that the exactly 0.16 absorbance was 0.16. Now this is a concentration of fourth solution, 0.005% weight by volume of salicylic acid. Okay, now fifth solution, 0.006% weight by volume of salicylic acid. This is the fifth solution. Rinse it properly. And now put it into the covered cell. Okay, the concentration was found to be, the absorbance was found to be 0.21. 0.21 is the absorbance. Now we are measuring the absorbance of unknown solution. Now we are measuring the absorbance of unknown solution. Okay. This is a unknown solution. Now we are measuring the unknown solution. Void this cuvette first and then take the unknown solution into the cuvette. Now we are putting this solution of unknown concentration of salicylic acid into the cuvette, and we found that 0.11 is the absorbance of unknown solution. So 0.11 is the absorbance of unknown solution. Now we are identifying the percent transmittance for each successive dilutions. Okay, now same filter is present over here, that is 525 nanometer. Okay, the filter is same. Now change the determination point or the parameter from absorbance to percent transmittance. Now for the same percent transmittance, first put down the solvent system. Through which we have made the salicylic acid solution. This is a solution which is placed in cuvette, which contain 1% of ferric nitrate solution and water. Okay, now it is a percent transmittance, then made it 100%, so that when we placed the sample solution, it will give the exact absorbance. Okay, this is a 100% transmittance of solvent solution to avoid the interference in absorbance of successive solution. Now first void the cuvette. Now take the first solution, that is 0.001% weight by volume solution of salicylic acid. Now place this solution, 0.001% weight by volume solution of salicylic acid into the cuvette sample and identify the percent transmittance, that is 54%. Transmittance is 54. Okay, now take it out. Dilution 0.002% weight by volume of salicylic acid. Now put it into the cuvette sample and identify that the 6.8 is the percent transmittance for 0.002% weight by volume of salicylic acid. Okay, now take next successive solution, that is 0.003 percent weight by volume of salicylic acid and measure the percent transmittance. Okay, now place it into the cuvette and identify that is 71% transmittance of 0.003% weight by volume of salicylic acid. Now take a next dilute solution, fourth solution, that is 0.1% 0.005% weight by volume of salicylic acid. Now rinse it properly. So dear friends, these are the tables, observation and result for the colorimetric determination of salicylic acid with ferric nitrate as a color developer. Okay, these are the observation tables. Okay, as we have discussed that we have performed the experiment of different concentration of percent weight by volume of salicylic acid with ferric nitrate. Okay, the concentration is for standard that we have prepared, and we have observed the absorbance and percent transmittance are 0.001% weight by volume, 0.002% weight by volume, 3, 5, 6. Okay, and these are the optical density and absorbance, okay, of these concentration solutions. Okay, these are the percent transmittance. These are the percent transmittance, and these are the absorptivity that calculated based upon this formula. Okay, now these are the absorbance, okay, by using colorimetry. Now, and this is a this is a absorbance of unknown, percent transmittance and absorptivity. This is a graph. Okay, the graph is plotted, okay, as per the standard curve, that is concentration against the absorbance. Okay, x-axis contain concentration, unit percent weight by volume of solution. Okay, y-axis contain absorbance. These are the absorbance, these are the concentration, percent weight by volume. Okay, now these are the points of absorbance of 5 different standard solution. These are the 5 different points of absorbance of 5 different solution of concentration containing 0.001% weight by volume, 0.002% weight by volume, then 0.004, 005, 006% weight by volume. These are the points. Okay, now the linear line is plotted for these standard points, for the absorbance curve of this standard point. Okay, the linear line passing through origin that intersect maximum points. Okay, this is a linear line, and the concentration of unknown, the absorbance of unknown solution was found to be 0.11. This is a point. 0.11 is absorbance of unknown solution. By extrapolating this absorbance to the scale of concentration, we have determined the unknown concentration, that is unknown concentration of salicylic acid was found to be 0.0031% weight by volume, 0.0031% weight by volume. This is a graph. Okay, colorimetric determination of salicylic acid with ferric nitrate as a color developer. Okay, this concentration of unknown solution was determined by using graph, and the concentration was found to be 0.0031% weight by volume, Okay, the concentration of unknown solution of salicylic acid was found to be 0.031% weight by volume. Okay, that are identified from the graph. Okay, this is a point through which we have calculated the concentration of unknown solution. Okay, by extrapolating this point on the scale of concentration or on the scale of x-axis, we have got the unknown concentration was found to be 0.0031% weight by volume, and absorbance of unknown 1.1. Okay, this is a result. Okay, the concentration of unknown solution of salicylic acid was found to be 0.0031% weight by volume. By this method, we have determined the concentration of salicylic acid, as well as we have determined the colorimetric method through which we can determine the salicylic acid. Okay, by developing the color of salicylic acid into purple color. As we know that the salicylic acid, when dissolved in water, it is a colorless. Okay, if we want to identify salicylic acid by using colorimeter, then it must be converted into suitable color so that it can be determined in the colorimetry, because only colored solution can be identified in the colorimetry. Hence we have utilized the sodium nitrate 1% sodium nitrate solution. That 1% sodium nitrate solution, when react with salicylic acid in solution, it develops the purple color. Now this color gets identified in the colorimetry at the lambda max of 525 nanometer. Means all the experimental part that has been performed in the colorimetry by selecting the filter of 525 nanometer. Means 525 nanometer is the lambda max for salicylic acid, for determination of salicylic acid or colored salicylic acid. Okay, this is a graph.